The true story of Pocahontas.
Well, let's see. We want to talk a little bit about Matoka, our personal name. Of course, most people know her as Pocahontas. I get asked quite often, you, did she have this relationship with John Smith? And quickly, I respond by saying, consider the fact that Pocahontas is 9 or 10 years old when the English arrive here at Jamestown. John Smith is 27. Okay, so right there you can probably surmise there's not going to be an in-depth or a more than just a casual relationship. And in fact, that was most likely the case. Very casual, as a matter of fact, because first of all, he doesn't even meet her, no chance of meeting her, until he's captured in December of 1607 and brought before Powhatan. Most likely she's in the village of Werowocomoco, right here, Powhatan's capital. Here we are here. And as far as saving John Smith's life at that time, and the head on the chopping block thing, probably never occurred. Most likely, first of all, that story doesn't appear until John Smith writes his third set of journals in 1624. It doesn't appear in the first two sets. Okay, so as the first set, we can rely, really, with some sense of authenticity and certainty, his first set of journals in 1607. He also writes the map of Virginia in 1612, okay, and that's contributed to by others in the colony as well at the time. Now, she's a young girl. Even though this is a matriarchal culture, matrilineal matriarchal culture, when John Smith is brought before Powhatan, this is an incredible event and an exceptional event, because chances are Powhatan may have met a Spaniard in the past, but he certainly never met an Englishman, chances are. And he doesn't hold Smith hostage because he wants information about these English who've already been on this island 7 months when John Smith is captured. He's escorted for about 3 weeks from where he's captured up here at the headwaters of the Chickahominy. He's escorted over, back, and down the Pamunkey to Powhatan's capital of Werowocomoco under escort, but he's treated quite well. He's given back his personal possessions, for one thing, including his compass, and he's not given back his weapons, but he's given back his other personal possessions. He is feasted wherever he goes, because every village they come to, people just turn out in droves to see this stranger, this Toussaintasa, this newcomer, this stranger they've heard stories about from the coastal people for 100 years, that they've shown up intermittently, but the Powhatan people generally haven't ever seen one. Okay, but now here's one, and he's supposedly a chief, because Smith has been witnessed field supervising just about everything at this fort site, as well as leading parties out starting in August, September of 1607 to trade with those who will trade or can trade during a drought with the English. So he's field supervising all this. Actually, he's been intimidated by the gentlemen, for the most part, to get out there and do it, because they're certainly not going to. All they can do is squabble among themselves. So Smith is brought before Powhatan. He's feasted immediately. It's tradition, okay? He is an important, very important, high-standing stranger. He's considered a chief by the Powhatan because reports are he's field supervised everything. He's the only one with some common sense in this whole group of colonists here. They're not really colonists. They're business associates. And so the Powhatan consider him a chief. Now, when Smith is captured, the 2 Englishmen with him are killed immediately. Yeah, but Smith isn't. It's because he's considered a chief, and the Powhatans don't kill chiefs. They'll hold him for hostage. But even so, Powhatan doesn't know Smith is hostage, requiring payment from the English. He just wants information from Smith. He actually adopts him. But first, Smith is feasted. Why would you put someone's head on a chopping block after you've just feasted them and treated them like royalty? Well, maybe to put the fear of God in the English and Smith. Who knows? It's possible. Chances that Pocahontas or Matoka ever attended that extremely important diplomatic event, chances are nil. Chances are essentially nil. She's a girl. She's not even reached puberty yet. Even if women did come in, they're going to come in after preparing food outside to bring into the event in Powhatan's longhouse. They're going to deliver the food, then leave. These are women, not girls. Yes, she's the favored daughter of Powhatan. We know this. In fact, her very name, Matoka, means feisty one, or she's a little spoiled brat, is what she is. And of course she is. No, she's not going to be allowed into an event like that. It's much, much too important. So the chances of that ever happening, that's a figment of Smith's imagination. He's a soldier after all, come on. You know,